and welcome back. We're doing the final game, but this time we're changing it up. Mostly because our guest, Matthew, is the developer of the game and knows how to run this game. So I'm going to yield the guide position for this game, and I'm going to allow Matthew to take the reins. I tried to move the cameras around, and it did not like that, so we're not going to do that. But we will allow him to do all the guide nonsense. I will just be writing down things in the stream layout, and we'll be all set to go. Again, if you are watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm and all that cool stuff. And please follow twitch.tv/Zangzabar with a Zangzabar. It really helps the channel, and I'd like it to have it grow, and so we can do more things like this. So, with that, we're going to jump in to the game. Our category for this round is animal, and Rob and I are going to hit the ground running with the first round. So, you know what? I forgot to turn off all of the checks from last game. So I'm going to do that really quick. Here we go. They're all off. Matthew, I had that muted all the time, so oops. So Matthew was just saying, sorry, he was muted because I have control of everything.
Classic.
So I don't get to be the guesser very often because I know all the beginning words. So Matthew's taking over because, I get to play. Yay!
Yeah,
so this
exactly.
Is an animal,
you get to be a seeker finally.
Yes, finally get to be a seeker. So we're going to get going with Rob. We are going to start round one in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, Rob.
What do you think?
For animals, I have found that lives in water and knows how to swim are two very great things to start with because it lets us narrow things down pretty quickly, because something that knows how to swim doesn't necessarily live in water, but something that lives in water necessarily knows how to swim.
Okay, so we would guess both of them.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
I don't know. Those were my two.
Okay. I see.
I'm done.
But how do we know which one? I guess they could say yes to both of them.
Correct.
Sure. They're either going to say two or not. So, yeah, I'll go with carnivore.
Okay.
And then I'll go with go with wings.
Ooh, wings. That's a good one. All right. So that was actually a pretty quick round. We were 1 minute in, and we managed to get all of them. So let's see what Matthew thinks. Were there 1, 2, 3, or 4 correct?
Okay, let me see here. Lives in water. Let me see. What have we got here? It lives. Knows how to swim. Lives in water. Carnivore and wings. Okay, so I need to check one thing super quick. I probably should have done it earlier. Let me see. Okay, so I am going to award you 2.
2. We got 2.
2.
So,
2 it is.
That does give us some things. So it doesn't give us a lot right now, but it will give us something later. All right,
So
why don't we jump into the second round and let's see what we can do. Okay?
Okay.
Round 2 starts now.
What do you think are the 2 that are right, or what do you want to base our next clues upon assuming are right?
So we should probably double up on one clue. How about, I have a good one. Geographic specific.
Mm-hmm.
Because that will, tell us, is it, just a bird? Geographic, or if it's geographic specific, if it's like a kangaroo, it's only found in Australia, so it's like...
Sure.
So I'm gonna put that geographically distinct.
Okay.
So that's our first one. Do you want to do that twice? Because that will actually help us narrow things down a little bit more.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. And do we want to do like a region of the world, like a continent?
Excuse me.
Yeah, we could do like North America and Australia.
Or this is another thing that we can do that I kind of like. North America or South America and Australia or Asia. So make the clue like dichotomous.
Sure. Okay.
But North America, we can put North America, and then we can do like or Australia or Asia.
But remember, if we do North America and Australia,
okay, let's just do North America.
For time, guys, just gonna throw that out there.
Okay, we're just putting Australia. That's done. Okay, got it right in.
That way, if we get 0, then we know it's one of those other two.
All right.
So
there's
3 guesses.
Those were our answers. So we did geographically distinct twice. We did North America once, and we did Australia once.
Okay, so as the guide, I'm allowed to ask for specifications. Now, when you're talking about geographically distinct, how would you define geographically distinct? I heard you talking, but I couldn't quite get my head around it.
So again, like, is it a creature that is localized to a specific area of the world? So like penguins are like only in the very like specific parts of the world, and again, kangaroos are only found in Australia. Koalas are only found in Australia. Like, are those?
Okay, that's
polar bears are
clear
only
enough for
found
me.
in the north. Like that sort of thing.
I'm going to give you 3.
Ooh. All right, so that really helps quite a lot, actually. So we know that it's either North America or Australia.
Correct.
Because we know that it's geographically distinct.
Right. And that's what I like about doubling up. Like on the first one, it's 2 of those 4, but I don't know which 2. Whereas here we know that one of them is right, and we know one of the other 2 is right.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay.
But we know it's
As
not
I said
African,
before, though, sometimes doubling up makes it difficult to use your joker.
True.
All right, let's hit the start button. 2 minutes for round 3, starting now. I feel like we should... Because it's probably Australia, because it is pretty geographically distinct. North America doesn't have a lot of animals that are geographically distinct that I know of. I mean, we have... Because I think the platypus is everywhere. And I don't think platypus is even in North America, so...
I mean...
And beavers are actually...
Are you making an assumption that, like... Are you concluding what we have right in round 1, or...?
No.
Okay. I mean, there's all sorts of animals that will be geographic. It just depends on how big of a region you're talking about. But I mean, they definitely exist.
Okay, we have 1 minute and 10 seconds, so we should definitely put some stuff down. So we don't want to put down specific animals because that could just end our game right away. So
yes. Marsupial.
Ooh, marsupial. That's a really good one. Do you want to put that down twice?
Sure.
Because that actually narrows things down significantly, if that's correct. Hops, like known for
known for hopping.
Fast.
Oh, fast. Yeah. Known for being fast. That's very good. And we have 25 seconds.
Okay. You could do commonly eaten by people was one from the chat.
Oh,
I don't mind.
Yeah. That's a good one. Like it's a sport animal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think we're good. All right. So Matthew,
All right.
hit us up.
Marsupial, known for being fast, and that last one is hasn't popped up yet. What's the last one?
Commonly eaten by people.
Commonly eaten by people, as opposed to commonly eaten by robots. So I am going to give you,
By humans.
Or other animals.
or other exactly. I am going to give you 0.
Oh.
So it's,
big old goose egg.
I mean, I guess it could still be Australia, but less likely. They are slow. Well, they're not slow, they're just not fast.
Yeah. So I think we should definitely narrow things down. Maybe a reptile.
Yep, I agree
Okay, so
with that.
let's start it up. Okay, so we have 2 minutes now.
Okay.
I think reptile has definitely got to be one of our clues.
Could be 2.
Pardon?
It could be, like, you could do it twice, and then mammal could be 1.
Yeah. Reptile.
Don't forget, you've only got 12 more guesses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why don't we do like carnivore? I don't know, herbivore maybe.
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so we've got reptile, mammal, herbivore. How does that sound to you?
Sounds good.
Okay, so we're good with that. We've got over a minute left. Look at us go. All right, Matthew, hit us with some
Reptile,
checklists.
mammal, herbivore. I am going to give you 2.
All right.
And you're choosing not to use your joker.
So it's either a reptile, a carnivore reptile, or it's a mammal that eats grass.
I'm guessing a mammal that eats grass makes more sense.
I am going to give you a my joker.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Ian, please place the joker on mammal.
Okay, so now we know it's a mammal. It's an herbivorous mammal.
Yes.
Herbivorous.
Herbivorous mammal. By the way, did you know that beavers? I'm just. This is a complete sidetrack, and I'm not starting the timer yet. But did you know that beavers? There are two almost distinct versions of beavers. One North American beaver and one European beaver. And North American beavers are the only ones that make dams.
Did not know that at all.
Yep. And the biologists think it's actually a learned trait. It's not something that is ingrained, which is interesting. So the beavers are literally teaching their young how to build a dam, which is interesting.
Nice.
So anyway,
Excellent.
that's
I would
a little
agree.
aside there. Let's see here. Let's start round 5, and we have 2 minutes on the clock. Okay, so it's known for it's a slow. Oh, this is important. It's slow, and it's not eaten by people. It's a mammal.
So it is a herbivore, meaning it's not a carnivore, meaning 2 of the top 4 are correct.
Correct. Yes. So
it's not gonna have wings if it's a mammal, most likely. So it knows how to swim and lives in water, and it's a mammal. It leads me to think it might end up being beaver, but so I'm not sure.
Geographically distinct is we know that's true, but
Yes.
again, I don't know what Matthew knows about beavers.
Yeah, I would have almost certainly put that as geographically distinct. So.
Okay. Knows how to swim, lives in water. Let's get size. How about that?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
How about smaller? Smaller than a medium dog.
Smaller than a medium dog.
How medium is medium?
I measure my animals.
Golden retriever.
in
Fine.
dogs.
Then a golden retriever.
What age?
Are we gonna double? We have 30 seconds, Rob.
Okay.
I'm copying that one.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. Well, I'm not sure what else to put.
River animal.
Um,
And
Lives. I'm just gonna put lives on land sometimes.
lives on lands. Okay. Okay.
Which, who knows? That's probably a bad one, but
Well, I mean, hey, it's up to Matthew to decide what that is. All right. So round 5.
Okay.
Matthew, give us the check
So,
marks.
smaller than a golden retriever twice, river animal, and lives on land sometimes?
Yes. All 4.
4.
Well, at this point, we kind of need to put beaver, right?
yep, that is correct.
Did I seriously just get... I really hope I just got that, like, in round 1. That would be amazing. Okay, hold on. Let me get this answer box set up here. Okay, so let's start the timer. And Rob, while I'm getting this set up, also, if you can, just come up with other answers.
Okay, thanks.
This is the problem with me running the game. So if it lives on land sometimes, uncommon pet. That's funny. I love it. I just love that. That's just we're putting that. I don't even care. All right, we need other things here. I hunted? Question mark.
It's good, but they're not known for being fast, so probably not hunted that much. But yes, I think it's still worth putting.
And
Yeah, neither are grouse.
Endangered.
Sure.
Okay, and that's 4.
Okay.
So we've got uncommon pet, hunted, question mark, and endangered as the clues for round 6. And then we're guessing beaver as one of them. So,
So if beaver is correct, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
If beaver's correct, I would reveal the rest of this card.
Yes, indeed. Ah! Ah!
Sweet. We did it.
Yes.
Figured we had the Washington, the Lincoln Memorial. We needed to get some Canadian representation in, so.
Wow. That was. When did I say that first? Was that in like round 2?
I'm not sure. You went into detail in round 4, but it was obviously bouncing around in your mind for a little while before that.
Yeah. I'm really glad I did that beaver trivia thing then. That makes it really great.
Yeah.
And you're probably like, yes.
Actually, my jaw dropped when you started saying, like, not a lot of people know this, but there's a European beaver, and I was like, oh crap, because I know that there's a European beaver, but most people don't.
Right.
Why do you know there's a European beaver, Ian?
Because I have a degree in biology. And I was a science teacher, which is why I know a lot of random science facts.
Oh, that's awesome.
So,
well,
yeah, that's a little bit about
but
that.
Rob was on my side with the fact that most people would consider
I was fine with that. Yeah.
Geographically specific.
I like that clue though. That definitely narrowed things down because we were like, because marsupials are basically the only geographically distinct animals in Australia. So,
Right.
we were able to. I think there's only. I think are platypi in North America?
I don't think so.
No.
I haven't even seen one platypum in my entire life. So
No.
Did you know the males are venomous?
I did.
Yes, venomous.
And their claws.
Yeah, you do not want to get pricked by a platypus, which is very interesting. Oh wait, echidnas. Echidnas, I think, are the only North American marsupial. No, they aren't. Possums. Possums are the main marsupial in North America.
Amazing.
Yeah. They have the pouch.
Oh, you guys did it! Fantastic.
We did, and
I liked the way you went back after I gave the Joker on mammal. You were able to figure out herbivore. You were able to get rid of carnivore. You were able to figure out that wings probably weren't it, so you were able to go to the knows how to swim. That's great. That's really when that whole Joker thing comes in handy, when you can put some X's and then go back and do reverse deduction. That's when this game really shines.
Yeah, and it worked. We got it in round 6, which is better than round 7. But you had the Canadian handicap, so I'll give you that.
I resent that.
All right. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. Again, it supports the channel. And if you're watching live, follow is great. We do more like this. I'll be doing more of these shows for the rest of the week. Wednesday I'm playing at again noon. Thursday I'm playing at 7 p.m. Eastern time, and on Friday I will be playing at noon. So instead of doom scrolling, Zang scroll. Wait. Yeah, that you know what? Just come join. That's really all you need to know. Anyway, thank you very much for joining in.
Can we give a little shout out for our companies?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and do some plugs.
Yeah, well, go ahead, Rob.
Sure. I am in the group at Flat Out Games. Just wrapped up our second Kickstarter for Cascadia, so. Yeah, you can check us out at flatout.games, or check us out on Twitter, Instagram, all that at the usual handle being Flatout Games. So, yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, and I'm obviously with Scorpion Masqué. You can follow us on scorpionmasqué.com is our website. We're also very active on Facebook and Twitter, so you can find us there. And Masterword has just hit stores last Friday, so you can go and grab a copy of it at your friendly local gaming store. And we've got a big game, Zombie Teens Evolution, coming up at the end of the month. In mid-November, November 19th, it's going to be available. That's the sequel to the #1 kids game on BGG, Zombie Kids Evolution. So, all right, it's an amazing legacy-style game for kids.
And you can check those out. And thank you very much for joining me. It's been a pleasure. It's been fun. And I look forward to seeing the rest of you soon. Thank you very much for joining. See you later.